Hey everybody. So I wanted to give you an idea today because we have fallen in love with dates, and I want to help you fall in love with dates because dates are something that honestly, to be very, very honest with you, the beginning of our real food journey, we had never experienced dates. I'm not exactly sure what I thought they were. They lived over in this land with like prunes or things I just didn't know what to do with. But we have started enjoying dates and absolutely love them. And so here is an idea that we have become a little obsessed with. I am loving it and I'm learning how to use it more and more and more in different recipes, and it's date paste. And so I want to show you how super simple this is to do. And so when it comes to dates, first of all, it's going to make your life easier if you buy the kind that say pitted. And that means that the pits have been removed. The pits are like these little pecans inside the date. And so there's two types of dates. This is what we consider regular size dates. And then there's something called medjool dates. And so those are the ones that are typically like in the produce section. But here's the difference is one medjool date is about the same as two regular size dates. So kind of keep that in your head. So it doesn't really matter which kind you use. So to make date paste, and this is actually the perfect idea because I had a friend recently message me and say she had this huge bag of dates and they were all dried up and she didn't know what to do with them. So if you have got that going on, this is the perfect solution. So we are going to take advantage of their fiber and potassium and their natural sugars because they are a great way to substitute or even completely replace added sugars in a lot of recipes. So all I did was I took 2 cups of just regular dates and I put them in a glass measuring, it could be a measuring cup, it could be a glass bowl, whatever's easier. Then I took 1 cup of hot water, and I actually used my tea kettle and it was boiling really, really hot water. Now, 1 cup is ideal for my mini Ninja, and I like the texture and consistency of that. But depending on whether you're using medjool dates or the regular dates, I mean, maybe even start with 1/2 cup or 3/4 a cup of water and kind of really just add what you think is going to just cover the dates. That's kind of the key. So 2 cups of dates, 1 cup of water. I kind of mashed the dates in there to get them under the surface. They've really just, because the water was so hot, they've only been sitting for about 10 minutes, but really 15 to 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever works for you. And so what we're going to do is pour the whole thing in here, the water and everything. And then we are going to let the magic happen. Okay, so with my mini little Ninja, it takes a couple of minutes of blending, and really you're gonna blend this up as much as you want to get to the texture that you want. This is like caramel. And yes, absolutely, you can let this cool and you could dip apple slices in this. Normally what I do is I put it in a mason jar or covered container and stick it in the fridge. But here's the magic part. So what I want you to do is start trying it in different recipes. So here is the substitution ratio. So if you've got pure maple syrup or honey or sugar, let's say you have 1/4 cup of any of those in a recipe, then I want you to put 1/2 cup of date paste. So it's kind of a double the ratio. So we have tried date paste now in muffins, breakfast cookies. It works beautifully in baked oatmeal. And so I'm trying more and more and more and more. Now I will tell you that we've had huge success with all of those. I mean, you can't tell a difference and they're just as sweet as you want them to be. But one thing I have tried is substituting date paste in liquid things like sauces and dressings. And in our personal opinion, it doesn't quite dissolve and mix exactly like if you were adding honey or pure maple syrup. So for what that's worth, we're going to keep trying different recipes, but I would love for you to try it. And I wanted to also tell you it freezes great. So you can freeze it. This is about a 1 cup portion, but the crazy thing about date paste is it's still kind of workable even right out of the freezer. I mean, it's not going to freeze super, super solid. So that makes it a little easy just to grab it out of the freezer and use it quickly in a recipe. But I would love for you to try it. I would love for you to check it out. And whether you're just eating it with apple slices or substituting it in recipes, I hope you love it as much as we do. Please tell us all the recipes that you have success with that we haven't even tried yet.